Wolverine, when he gets upset, he gets 3 machetes on each hand. And the name Logan itself actually reveals evidence from whence they stole the idea, because when you drop the L off Logan, you get Ogan, O-G-A-N. You turn the A to a U, you get Ogun, which is the god of metal in Africa. I'm actually a child of Ogun. Okay? Then we go to Holly Berry's Storm. Storm was stolen from the African power Oya. Oya is the feminine energy of the wind, the hurricane, the tornado. She's the bringer of change, and she's also the carrier of the ancestors. So Storm was stolen from Oya. Thor was stolen from Shango, the most popular of all the Orisha, or the powers of the West, from the West African spiritual system called Ifa, practiced by the Yoruba. Thor's colors are red and gold. Shango's colors are red and gold. Thor's element is thunder. Shango's element is thunder. Thor carries a double-sided axe. Shango carries a double-sided axe. Aquaman is Olokun. And we can go on and on and on, but all of the X-Men and the Marvel comic heroes, most of them are nothing but the stolen gods of Africa, given a different name and turned into white men and white women.
Well, they're still most of us.
Yes.
So that ain't no surprise.
Yes.
Okay, next question I want to ask you. I heard an interview that you did. It's on YouTube, but the brother named it African Spirituality versus Black Religion. Mm-hmm. And you were talking about how most black religions have severed their ties to their parent system of the African spirituality. Mm-hmm. Meaning they don't honor the ancestors anymore, they don't pour libations and things like that. Could you touch on that, and also where people can go to learn, where black people go to learn about their original African spirituality? Any books, any references, anything like that?
Sure. The thing to understand is that what separates African spirituality from all religion, several things. Number one, we believe in the balance of masculine and feminine divinity. So in Islam and Christianity, God is always referred to in the he. God is totally masculine. God doesn't have a feminine aspect. That violates African culture. Wherever there's a he, there's a she, there's balance. So God is not a man or a woman, but creator of the male and the female energy. Okay? Also, African spirituality, I don't care if it's voodoo, Santeria, Palo, Lukumi, Ifa, Dogon, Akan, Kemetic, it's all based on ancestral veneration. We come from God through our ancestors. And our DNA is in the shape of a chain. So we actually come down from heaven on the chain of DNA through our ancestors. And we go back to God through that same chain of DNA. Mm-hmm. So for us, there's no strong relationship with the Creator that disrespects the ancestral chain from which we descended from that Creator. So we come from, yes, through the spiritual. Well, same thing. You have your family ancestors, which we would call Agun in Yoruba, and then you have your collective racial ancestors, which we would call Agun-Gun. So for me, Frederick Douglass is Agun. We're bloodline. But for you, Frederick Douglass will be Agun-Gun. So we have a spiritual hierarchy. God at the top, then the middle spirits. If you're Muslim and Christian, you call the middle spirits angels. We call them Orisha, Loa, Abusa, Neteru, the middle spirit. And then bloodline ancestor, Agun. So it's like a pyramid. God, middle spirits, Orisha, Neteru, Loa, Abusa. Agun, your bloodline ancestor, and then Agun-Gun. That's the widest base, because that's all collective African ancestors who have ever existed. That's Marcus Garvey, Harriet Tubman, that's Fannie Lou Hamer, Ida B. Wells, and you can call on their energy and pull that energy into your life to help you with certain things. But we must honor the bloodline ancestors first. They are our first defense of spiritual protection. When we talk about a guardian angel, the guardian angel concept comes from the ancestors. And that's why angel and ancestor begins with the same antecedent, the A-N. Okay? So our angels are our ancestors. And we have to get back to doing that, because the white man has spooked us away from ancestral veneration. We don't worship our ancestors. We worship God, but we continue to relate to our ancestors as if they were living in the flesh, because they still are living.
A lot of us are expecting for that white man to ride in on the cloud any minute now, any second now, crack the sky and save them and take it back to a place that he said was inside of them.
Yes, but we're the ones we've been looking for. Nobody's coming to save us. We have to do the saving. The ancestors are in us. God is in us. The Orisha are in us. We have to manifest. What did Jesus say? That which is in you, if you bring it out, it will save you. If you don't bring it out, it will kill you. So everything we need is in us. We have to manifest it, bring it forth.